Hello, Seth. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you, sir?
All right, that's good. We want the best people to be working at In and Out. All right, you can't just be yeah. So let me just ask you a few questions. What is your greatest strength?
Um, I would have to say my perseverance, mainly because uh a lot of stuff has happened to me in the past few years. For example, my dad has gone through a few medical issues, and I've been with him basically throughout every step of the way, and mainly just trying to keep positive, try and make sure everyone's happy, I guess. What I'm trying to say is I help people get through things, I guess. So I believe that would be my greatest strength.
Oh, that's good. All right, second question. Tell me about a time you made a mistake.
Ooh, which one do I pick? uh, I mean, for mistake, I guess I would. This is a tough question to answer because I don't know which you're expecting. Like common mistake, like oh, I messed up in school here and there, but I got through it because of this, or are you just asking for like when I'm majorly screwed up?
Uh, I say the latter.
So majorly screwed up. Okay. Hmm. I guess it would have to be when once again, going back to dad because he's been a major part of my life recently. Uh, when we right before it started, or he started having his medical issues, we were going on we were taking a trip to Grand words are coming out right. We were taking a trip to the Grand Canyon, and he started feeling unwell, and I thought we should just keep pushing on. And later that day, he started having basically his first hemiplegic migraine, or in layman's terms, his first mini stroke. So, kind of feel like that one's on me at times, but we just push past it. We've learned to deal with it, and we are still learning to work with it. So yeah, I guess that would be one of the bigger mistakes I've made.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine, Seth. Um, it was gonna happen in a way. Obviously, I can understand how you feel though. So, number three, what is the greatest obstacle you have overcome?
Uh, hmm. I'm gonna have to say learning how to control my energetic bursts, I guess, because I I'm a very extra person at times, and when I was really young, I could not really control it well, so I'd be basically bouncing off the walls every now and then. But I've learned to control it to the point where I can focus it and work have that energy be more productive than destructive.
All right, that's good. Can't have you be that way in and out. Number four, what motivates you?
Uh Basically the fact that I feel like I don't have much time because of what happened with my father. I feel like I've I have a time limit on things, so I would like to get things done faster so I can experience more. So if I see a way I can get things done faster and more efficiently, I try and tend to take that way. Even if it is a bit harder and a bit more of an unpopular opinion, I try and do it.
Hmm. Oh, that's good. Um, how would your professors or boss describe your work ethic?
Uh, I would say slow to get going, but a great outcome, like a better outcome. I I tend not to work on things that don't interest me. And when something does interest me, I tend to hit the ground running and going, even though I am a bit slow to start at times. But once I do find that thing that sparks my interest, I try and do it. I try and complete it or figure out what I can do to help complete it to the best of my ability.
All right. So, tell me about a time you have had to work as part of a team.
Uh, I have I have many examples of that scenario. More recently, I've been in plays at in my high school plays at Saugus and communal play or communal group called Escape Theater, where we had to work
Oh.
as a team to build the production of the play.
Mhm.
I didn't always get the best roles. I tend to be sidelined a bit, but as people say in the people say on stage and in acting in general, there's no small parts, only small actors. So the more you do to help build up the other characters, the better the play can be. So it's kind of more like a pyramid structure, even though sometimes it may not seem like the supporting structures or the lower roles like the ensemble or the supporting characters may not seem important for the overall play. They are very important. So yeah.
Mm. Number 7. How would your peers describe you?
uh well, I don't have many peers that would know me on the level that I would say is the most important level, I guess. Is a handful of group of people that know the real me per se. But I would say they see me as a fun, sometimes uh, uh what's the word I'm looking for? Fun, kind, hardworking individual. I wouldn't know if they think that about me. I hope they think that about me. But sometimes I can be a bit demanding, but it's all in good fun at times.
Mm.
At most times.
Oh, okay, that's good. What are 3 character traits you admire in a leader?
The ability to have quick thinking, mainly because sometimes decisions come fast and leave faster. So it's good for a leader to understand the situation pretty fast.
Mhm,
Uh, be able to keep cool under intense situations. I personally tend to have trouble with that, so it's nice to see when people do have that kind of skill.
mhm,
And mainly just to be able to understand everyone's side of the story instead of having just person A be right and person B be wrong. Find the gray area in the black and white.
mm. Okay. Well, thankfully, I have all those qualities. So, number 9. Who is your mentor?
I don't really have one mentor per se. I have peers that I do look up to every now and then. Uh, a good friend of mine who sometimes acts weird, but is uh he, he's fun to be honest. He he is a bit older than me. Sometimes I feel like I'm the older one in the group, but I understand that he's a good person at heart. Another friend of mine who I talk to more sparsely nowadays uh tends to help ground me in certain situations, and I feel like that's a good experience to have as a person that, as I said earlier, used to bounce off the walls with my energeticness.
Okay.
And I just try and pick up pieces of information where I can. Sometimes I find mentors in weird things like a book, for example, where I find one character doing something I wouldn't do, and I take that in. So yeah.
All right. If you last question, by the way, if you won the lottery, what would you do with the money?
Uh, I wouldn't spend it on me. There's stuff I would want, but I don't need. I would mostly put it towards my family because my dad, as I said before, has had many strokes. I would put it towards helping funding his medical bills, his insurance bills, and whatnot. Also, for my mom to not work as hard as she does because she is the sole breadwinner of the family right now. So I would mainly put it towards them to help them have an easier time and have an easier time dealing with what we have to deal with. Obviously, there are stuff I would like, but family comes first, in my opinion, in that sense.
Hmm. All right. Well, thank you for coming, Seth. I'll make sure to call you when we reach the decision. But
Okay,
yeah, have a good day.
thank you.